Jackson in Washington. We are coming on the air with breaking news. The Israeli military just moments ago says it's intercepting incoming ballistic missiles from Iran for the first time in months. The Israelis said Iran fired multiple sets of missiles at the country. Iran appears to be retaliating after a strike on the Lebanese capital of Beirut killed at least 2 people and hurt nearly a dozen others. You are seeing some of that aftermath here on screen. The president has been trying to negotiate some kind of a peace deal, some kind of an end to this war, although so far without success. Courtney, fill us in. What do we know and what happens from here?
We know, she said, that that Iran has fired a series of projectiles, at least ballistic missiles. We're still trying to figure out if there was anything else that they fired at Israel. It does appear that Israel has knocked them down. I've been speaking with U.S. officials, and at this point, there is no indication that there was any U.S. military involvement in shooting down any of those incoming missiles and potentially other projectiles. Right now remains, Hallie, is will in fact Israel respond here? As we have seen in recent weeks, there has been this back and forth. It's primarily, though, it's between the U.S. military and either the Iranian military or the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC. And it's sort of this escalating ladder of activity, right? They're operating in close proximity to one another.
Courtney, can you stand by for a second? I want to get to our Matt Bradley, who's live for us in the region from Doha. And Matt, there is some reporting from Axios that President Trump spoke to one of the reporters and said to Axios that he's going to call the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, right now and tell him not to strike back. So if, in fact, that is accurate, Matt, it would be, of course, the president getting involved on a personal level after weeks of really stalled negotiations for the potential for a ceasefire, or a peace deal, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the president getting involved once again in the Lebanon question, and that's what this really is all about. It is the fact that Israel has continued to press against Hezbollah. This is how this all started. Hezbollah had fired missiles into northern Israel. Israel had fired a missile, or several missiles that caused fatalities into the southern Beirut suburb of Dahia, that is Hezbollah's stronghold. And now the Iranians, who have for the past several months, really ever since the real full-scale fighting between Israel and America on one side and Iran on the other began, have been trying to equate the two, saying that the Lebanon battlefield is
Matt Bradley in Doha. Courtney, let me go back to you, and can you pick up on the thread that Matt is putting down here? The idea of a ceasefire, semantics, reality, walk us through it.
Yeah, I think Matt saying that it's a ceasefire